Hey guys, what's going on? It is Chris here. Once again, looking ahead to today's very small slate for the 25th of April. Once again, hopefully, you guys all did pretty good last night. And a lot of the picks that I mentioned and gave you, kind of a four or five people suggested did pretty good. Most of them did pretty good. Like I said, Kelly did good. I went with Martin. I mean, I'll just show you the lineup that we had, but I definitely stacked a couple of those. Houston guys, as you see last night, 376.1 last night. Absolute banger, man. Solid for sure. As you see, almost made some pretty good money right there. So definitely we'll take that for one of our subs. Not too shabby. So anyway, we went Murray and Brogdon. I was gonna go Conley. Probably would have had. I'm not sure how Conley did. Maybe a couple more points or a couple less. But anyway, went Murray. Obviously, got to go Brogdon. I told you guys. DeRozan, I wasn't a big fan of him, but since he played, I went with him as a GPP. I mean, it was a pretty good, matchup there against the Pelicans. Just didn't know how healthy he was going to be. Every time I played DeRozan, the dude always screws me over, but thankfully, this is not one of those times. Clarkson's shooting night was not great, but still was all right for us. Michael Porter, I was telling you guys, right, they didn't have anyone for Denver, so he definitely went off. Jimmy Butler did okay, nothing too crazy. Then we went Martin, Tate, and Kelly Olynyk. Those three were pretty good for sure. So yeah, that's where we went there. As I was telling you guys, power forwards were not that great. In the video last night, I totally forgot about Martin for some reason, but obviously I did put him in there in the lineup. So yeah, man. Once again, another good one. Like I said, this last 2 weeks for the most part have been doing pretty good for us for NBA and MLB. Why not come join us? MLB was also a winner last night. We played the after hours slate because main slate had so much rain to it that we played the after hours. I think we scored like a 160. So that definitely did cash almost everywhere, actually everywhere. So yeah, man, both sports are doing pretty good. Like I said, come join us, $100 for the rest of the NBA season. That is very, very cheap. Like I said, come join us. MLB $5 a day, 25 for the month, or 100 for the season as well. Obviously, those are both separate. So yeah, man, would love to have you guys come join us. All you need to do, hit us up on our Twitter. That will be down there in the comment section below. Click that link, say hey, would love to sign up, and we'll definitely get you guys on board. But yeah, that's mostly it. If you guys want to try out NBA for a week or something like that, let us know as well. We usually don't do that, but if you guys just want to try it out for a week, you guys can hit us up as well if you before you want to sign up for a season. So hit us up for like a week pass as well for NBA. All right, so that is it. Like I said, small four gamer, Cleveland and Washington. Let's get into it here. All right, so first off, Sexton is going to be out here. I have to. I'm going to have to see how the rotation. I mean, the starting lineup goes here for Cleveland. I'm not sure who they're going to start here. I mean, Chetty, but he hasn't played in forever. So, um, I mean, on paper, you would think it'd be like Garland, Sexton, Larry, Love, and my bad, and Allen. Right, that's how it should be. Their bench player, man, they don't really have anybody. They got Delly, Roderick Thomas. Yeah, man, they don't really have anybody at all. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, he's not. None of these guys are really playing. So, yeah. So I think like Nance and if Chetty plays, they're good plays, but they're definitely GPP because they're so up and down these dudes, right? Plus the rotations are terrible. Um, I mean, Larry's been absolute trash. He hasn't been playing big minutes. Love's only playing about 25 to 30. Allen doesn't play big minutes. So I would expect Garland to be playing about 35, 40 minutes of this one easily. I guess Jeremiah Martin. I don't really know who this dude is. Maybe he plays the cut. I don't know. I have no idea. I'll have to see what the starting lineup looks like. But for sure, got to look at Garland. If Raul Neto is starting again, got to put him in there at 4-3. Um, what I mean, I wish Sexton was playing. It would be a little bit more competitive. You could definitely look at Russell. There's not a ton of big names out there today. I mean, you got Giannis and Curry, but like I said, we'll get into those guys in a little bit. But Gotta look at Westbrook. Beal, he's only going to get you 45, 48, 9-2, more of a cash game play, not crazy upside. But yeah, that's basically it there. I'm looking at Neto, Westbrook, and a little bit of Beal, and obviously Garland. And like I said, keep an eye on that starting lineup, see what they do. We'll have to see what they do. Not even the starting lineup, see who they got as the bench players, because I mean, I don't know. I just don't really see a ton of guys really doing a ton over there. Maybe Harnstein, but I don't know. All right, Milwaukee and Atlanta. Young is going to be out once again. Trey Young's out. Obviously, Reddish has been out. Kevin Herter at 5'7", got to look at him. Had massive. He was pretty good last time, 37-8, had 5 steals. So, maybe put in a 1 or 2 steals there. Dude's playing massive minutes. Probably get you about 28 to 32, 33 at 5'7". I will definitely take that. Bogdanovich and Gal. I mean, you can look at these guys. Gal just came back. Who knows how many minutes he's going to play? About 24, 25 here. Um, if Capella's out, you can look I guess at Collins at 6'9". He did have 32 minutes, so a little bit a bump in minutes without Capella last game. He only had 30.1, still had 20 points and 8 rebounds, so it really didn't do bad. So if you get a maybe 2 or 3 more assists, 1 or 2 more blocks, it's going to get you about 35, maybe 38. So he's okay, nothing crazy there. We got Giannis here at 10-9. We'll have to see how this one goes. Could be a blowout, but you got to look at him at 10-9 as well. Don't mind looking at him. Middleton was I didn't really watch that game, so I don't know if he got hurt or just foul trouble. Or I don't know. But if he's gonna play full minutes again, don't mind looking at him at 8,000. But nobody like, hey, I must have this dude. But a couple guys they can definitely mix in there once in a while. You got Bogdanovich as well. I mean, you could probably put in Bogdanovich over Middleton for $700 cheaper. Probably get you about the same. Obviously, if Capella's out, he might get 1 or 2 more rebounds. Doesn't really affect his usage rate, but that's kind of what we're looking at in that one. Oh yeah, shoot, I forgot to mention Drew Holiday. Let's see, 7-9. How's he been doing? Okay. Brandon Goodwin really hasn't done a ton either. 21 minutes. So I don't know. Is Dunn even playing? I haven't kept up on Dunn. He hasn't even played all year. So yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. Nothing crazy there. Indiana, Orlando, back to back for Indiana. Brogdon took a ton of shots last night. He didn't look crazy good on his shots wise, but got to put him back in there here. I feel like against Orlando at 8-2. McConnell looked pretty solid, but about normal 25 to 30 for him. If Edmund Summer starts again, maybe got to look at him. Had 34 minutes, so if he's starting, that's a really cheap $3,900 guy you can put in there against not a great Orlando team. This game's not gonna be the highest scoring, probably like a 208, 209 total. Levert, I don't know. I'm not really excited for this matchup, but like I said, these guys have pretty good usage rates without the big boys, so you got to put him in there. Once again, I was telling you guys about him. He looked pretty good, 11, 2-1. So at 5'3", still definitely worth a shot. If you need someone cheap again at power forward, maybe Doug McDermott here. Played 23 minutes at his return. 18 points, 2 assists as normal. This guy's just a scorer for the most part. So at 4K, he might get you 22, 23, 24 around that area. And that's mostly it. If Wendell's out again, don't mind looking at Mo Bamba at 5'5". Definitely one of my favorite mid-range guys. Played 27 minutes against New Orleans. Had 36.4. So got to look at him, especially with that banged-up Indiana team. Only if Wendell is out. Moving over here to Sacramento and Golden State, our last game of the day. Fox is out with COVID, so he's going to be out for about 10 days in this one. So DeLon Wright will probably get hit into that starting rotation. And we kind of saw here, how he is and how he kind of fits in with Sacramento. Looking pretty good. We saw how he was earlier in the year with Detroit, right? He shows upside for sure. So at 5'9", not the cheapest dude out there, but still, I think he's going to get ownership for good reason and, a solid cash game play. Tyrese Halliburton at 5'8". I like him. Whenever I think whenever Fox was out, he did pretty good earlier, very early in the year. So Tyrese got to look at him. Easily get you 28 to 35 in this one. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised maybe if Terrence Davis gets a little bit of playing time here. That's just a straight wild card play though, so not really recommend that one. Kelly's been playing off the bench, and I mean, why not? Put him back in there. He does pretty good against fast-ish pace matchups. We'll have to see how fast-paced this one is, right? Fox is usually that guy that it really helps generate the fast pace, so still should be relatively fast-paced, but maybe a couple less possessions in this one. Buddy's your wild card play. Steph Curry at 9.8. Yeah, I mean, he's one of the cheaper stars out there, so you could look at him. Draymond, dude, this guy is crazy, man. He had 2 points, 12 rebounds, and 19 assists. He had six turnovers, but that's insane, dude. 19 assists, man. Yeah, crazy one for sure. He's okay, but 7-2 is a little much. Don't mind looking at Harrison. They kind of need a little bit of offense in this one, and maybe a couple more assists, and then there's your boy Harrison. So don't mind looking at him at 6'4". And then Holmes is back. I'm not sure how much they're really going to play him. He was out for a while, about a week, so maybe take a shot, I guess, but I don't know what his minute restriction is going to be. All right, let's go look at it. So, yeah, like I said, you got Westbrook and Curry. Honestly, up to you guys. I do like Garland. I honestly do like him at 7'3". Though Sexton and the rest of his team really don't have a ton of upside. So Garland at 7'3" is looking really good. Like I said, DeLon Wright, solid as well. I really like Neto at 4'3". If he starts, you got Brogdon, and then you got Curry and Westbrook. So it's up to you if you want to spend up or go mid-range with your point guards. Over at the shooting guard position, I'd probably pick LeVert over Beal. I do like Tyrese in that area. Nothing crazy down here, so you could probably look at Kevin Herter or go up to LeVert. Small forward, like I said, I would probably take Bogdanovich over Middleton. Kelly's a very close second as well. He's been doing very well. So, I mean, honestly, Kelly, Bogdanovich, that's up to you guys. Probably a little better matchup for Kelly. And then you got to go him at 5'3". And everyone else is kind of trash cans down in this area. Power forward. Like I said, don't mind Harrison. Ooh, man, terrible. That's probably the only one in that area that you could go up to, like Collins or Giannis. And then at the center position is just not looking great. Like I said, if Wendell's out, got to look at Mo Bamba for sure. As I mentioned, you can go Doug McDermott if you really need the punt power forward. Yeah, man. I mean, it's not pretty. So I guess Mo, it's the main dude, honestly. If Wendell's out, if Wendell plays, probably put in the Wendell. I don't think a ton of people will have him, but I still think he has a little bit of upside. Not upside, but cash game-ish upside. Whiteside's not really in play anymore. I haven't really looked at these dudes. Damian, how's he been doing? First game back, played 21 minutes. More of a defensive guy. Brook Lopez. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, mostly a mid-range and spend up kind of day. Not a ton of cheap value as of now. That still gives you 7-4, so you should be able to get at least one good stud and maybe a half decent 8K stud in there as well. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Like I said, obviously Mo only if Wendell is out. So yeah, that's what we got going on. As normal, if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like. I appreciate it quite a bit. And also hit that sub button as well. And why not come join us, like I said, for the season pass, $100 for NBA. And once again, it was a solid night, 376.14. It's like I said, MLB scored at 160. And after hours, that did cash everywhere. So, yeah, come join us. Like I said, we're doing pretty good right now. If you guys want to see how we're doing in our past performances, check out our Twitter. That's in the comment section below, and also get signed up there as well. And like I said, if you want to sign up just for a week pass of NBA, just want to try it out, you don't want to totally commit to a season pass, that is totally fine. Message us, and we'll get you guys set up for a week pass of NBA. So that is it. All right, guys, once again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you guys a little bit later on.